Okay. It's called Little. For some reason, story. It's called Little Witch. Alright. In a large town which has large people and large cars, there was a little dinosaur and a little giant. The little dinosaur and the little giant walked to a little castle which was in a front of a large castle. The little giant would ask, "Which room can we stay in?" the last giant, which lived at the large castle, did not like the little dinosaur, the little giant, or the little castle. They would say, "You are too little. We cannot see little things like you. Go away, little people." The little dinosaur and little giant would leave, which was sad. But the little dinosaur and the little giant would return the next day. The large giant would say again, "You are too little. We cannot see little things like you. Go away, little people." Every day, which is very often, the little dinosaur and the little giant would return. After so long, the patience of the large giant began to wear a little thin. Finally, a large giant asked, "Which of you decided to come here?" Again, with a loud voice, the little giant responded, "I did." "Which of you decided that we little ones are not good enough to be around you?" The little giants looked around. They did not know which of them had chosen to be mean to the little ones. The large giant said, "We do not know. We are sorry for being mean. Which room of the little castle would you like to see?" The little giant and the little dinosaur were allowed to explore all of the castle, which was not heard of. The large giant felt bad for being so mean to the little giant, and the little dinosaur The little giant told them it was okay and everything was better. This is called Susie the Bear. I want more. Susie the Bear always wanted more porridge. "I want more," she would yell. Her mum, who was a very busy bear lady, who only wanted more time to do her chores, would try her hardest to give Susie more of what she wanted. But Susie would yell again, "You're taking too long! I want more!" Working hard, Susie's mum would give Susie more, and after Susie had run out again, she would start yelling once more, "I want more! Give me more porridge! I want more!" So Susie's mum would give her more porridge. Once again, Susie started yelling after she had finished, "More, Mama! I want more!" Susie's mum let out a very large sigh before giving Susie more of what she wanted. Soon she ran out to make more porridge. A very busy bear lady was getting tired of Susie wanting so much without a single please or thank you. Once Susie ran out of porridge again. Susie again yelled, "I want more! Give me more! I want it! I want more of the porridge!" "Well, Susie, I want you to say please more and to say thank you more. Please, Susie, be kind to me," said Susie's mum sadly. Susie felt bad. She had not meant to be mean to her mum. She only wanted more. Susie decided that she would be more of a nice bear like her mum. "Mama, I want more, please," Susie said instead of yelling. Susie's mum smiled and said, Thank you, Susie, for being a good girl." She then gave Susie more porridge. "Thank you for giving me more," Susie responded, before once again eating all of her porridge. Once she was done, she said, "I want more porridge, please." Susie and her busy mum were both happy then, with their tummies full of porridge too. I hope you're enjoying these. I'm having fun reading stories to all of you people, all of you subscribers. Hope you're enjoying them. So far I've read 2. I might read another one. I've read 2 so far. Forget about before. This is it. Let me see what I want other ones after this. Clear the snow. Let me see what other interesting ones there are. If there's any more really good ones. Let me see. Let me see what other. Alright, I'm gonna read one more. This is the story of alright. Moon? Should get a read to them, but I'm just gonna find where I can. This is like, huh? Or something, and then, walking to school together. As Tom was jamming to a favourite song as Vet was listening to his. Wasn't long until Alpha passed him and tapped him on the shoulder, making him look with a smile. "Yo, didn't see you there," Susan said, removing her headphone. "Why do you walk to school like that?" Arthur asked her as he was talking about her outfit that was a mixture of purple and black, or normally another color. "I look good in black," she said with a shrug as she took out her purple cell phone and sighed, then put it away. She turned to Vet and did some ASL, making him nod. What was that? Arthur asked. No, nothing for you to worry about. Tussin said as Francine pushed Arthur away. And an arm around her. Ready to play more Mario Kart today? She asked Tussin, smirked. Sure, but this time wear a better lipstick. Tussin said, making her blush as she playfully pushed her. Did you too? Buster asked, but stopped as Tussin shook her head. No, I was joking. Or am I? Tussin said with a dark laugh as they got to the school. The bell rang. Tussin and Beck waved goodbye to their friends and headed to class alone. The way she saw her other friend, Molly, they high-fived each other. Vex and Tussin sat together in the back as class began. Vex was trying to follow the teacher, and so was Tussin, but she wasn't. She was too busy doodling. At the end of class, they headed to next class. After an hour of class, they headed to lunch and sat with their friends. So Beck, tell me where you were able to find any new Pokemon. Binky asked him as Vex and him hang out with Brain and play Pokemon Go. Nope. And what's worse is the legendary Pokemon are out. Vex said with a sigh. Don't worry, guys. It's not all lost. Brain said as he took out his laptop and started to type away. I have a location of the Pokemon we need. Brain said, making them cheer. It sure seems like you two had come a long way since the day we met, said Arthur. Really? Tussin said, looking to him. Yeah, don't you remember? You were very, weird. Francine said, cutting him off as Tussin smiled. Is that what you, think? She asked with a dark voice, making him scared. No, I didn't say that. It was. Relax. I know what you mean, Tussin said with a sigh. But you're right. I was pretty bad. Arthur's mum pulled up at the high school that he would be going to now. He could only pray that some of his friends were here to were here. He waved to his mum and stepped out of the car and saw a lot of kids talking to each other as he was looking around the school. He bumped into someone. It was a big bulldog that was twice his size. Before the bully could do anything, a girl stepped in. Stop him, Arthur! Stop him. Arthur thought she wouldn't be able to stop him, but magically it did. The bully dog glared, warning him if he ever sees him again, he's going to thrash him, and walked off. The girl that saved him turned to him, giving him a small smile. She had long black hair that was in low pigtails with purple highlights. I'm guessing you're new here, she asked him as Arthur nodded. Well, the best I can do for you is send you to the office, she said with a shrug as he told him to follow her. The walk to the office was silent as they got there. Arthur thanked her and went in. He later came out and saw he had to go to room 13. It took him a while to find it. Once he did, he saw the door opened and walked in, making the teacher look to him. Hello, can I help you? She asked as Arthur handed her the schedule. Class, it seems we have a new student in our class. Everyone say hello to Arthur Reed. As Arthur began to walk in front of the classroom, he begins to introduce himself to the classroom, then starts telling everybody about himself. He went to the seat that he was assigned to so that Mrs. Applemouse can start lessons today. Mrs. Applemouse. Okay, kids, take this time and take out your homework and complete it for the next class. Miss Applemouse said as everyone just did that. Arthur didn't have any homework, so he just sat there and watched the other kids do that. His eyes landed on a boy bear that was sitting across him drawing. He couldn't help himself but to try and take a peek at what he was drawing until he saw him. Can I help you? The boy bear asked, looking at Arthur. Oh, sorry, I couldn't help but look at the drawing you were doing. Mind if I take a look? He asked as the boy looked to his artwork, then so. Just to let you know, I didn't draw this. I'm just colouring it in for a friend, he said as he showed him the picture of a girl with wings as the background shine a purple and blue colour. Wow, that's so beautiful. Who's the artist? Arthur asked him. Like I said, her name is Tussume. So it's like Tsume. Wow, she must be good. Not really. No, she's more into writing than art. By the way, my name is Vex, and you are? I'm Arthur Reed. Nice to meet you, Vex, he said as Vex and Arthur talked during the whole homeroom. The bell rang and it was time for the next class. Mr. Ratburn's second period class. As Arthur and Vex headed to the next classroom, that turned out to be Mr. Ratburn's science class. Hello, class. Welcome to a new day of school. My name is Mr. Ratburn, and I am your science teacher today. Some of you may know me from elementary school, and some of you may not. Now, let us start today's class in. He was cut off when the door was pushed open as Arthur saw a tan girl monkey with black hair and with purple highlights pulled in pigtails. She was dressed in black with shades of multicolored. Sorry I'm late, I was helping out another teacher with something, the girl said as she took a seat. Next time if you're going to be late, Tussume, please have your teacher give me a note. Sorry, it was urgent. That's what you said last time. Anyway, let's continue on today with today we are going to learn how to make ice cream, he said as he went to the supply closet and gathered all the things that they needed. He asked one of the kids in the class to go get some ice as he passed out the ingredients on how to make ice cream. As we are waiting for the ice to arrive, I will sign you up with your partner, the teacher said as he started to sign up everybody. When Arthur's name was called, he got signed up with Tussin, making Vex seem unhappy when he had to be paired up with a girl dog named Cherry. A little later, the kid came back with the ice, and it was time to start. Okay, seeing that you're new here, I want you to start. I want you to watch and not say a word. The girl said as Arthur looked at her surprised. But that wouldn't be fair to you if you do all the work. I'm used to it, and besides, like I said, you're new here. I can't let you touch something you don't know how to do. This made Arthur a bit mad. It seemed to him that she thought that she didn't know anything of how to make this, so as she was reaching for the Ziploc bag, he picked it up first. I so do know how to make ice cream this way. I've done it before, he said. That she looked at him and smirked. Okay, knock yourself out, newbie, she said, leaning back into the chair. Arthur wanted to prove that he knew how to do this as he picked up the recipe paper and started to read. Ice cubes, 1 cup, half and half. Half a cup of kosher salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 pint size Ziploc bag, 1 gallon size Ziploc bag, and any of your favorite ice cream mix-ins. He felt kind of nervous as the girl watched him very closely. He picked up the carton of milk for the half and half and try to measure it. Minute later, of almost a complete mess, it ends up that the ice cream was not forming when he added 2 solid ice cubes. I don't understand. I followed the recipe completely. Really? I could have done it with my eyes closed, the girl said, not looking to him as she was flipping through her phone. What's your problem, anyway? You're supposed to be helping me. I was, until you decided to take charge. I wasn't taking charge, I was. Arthur was stopped when Vex stepped in. It's best not to do that, Tussin. Please make the ice cream before you get into trouble. Bite me, Vex, she said as Vex sighed, then walked behind her and whispered something in her ear, her guilt up before she pulled away. Arthur didn't understand what was going on, but after that she actually did the work. Another minute later, everyone came to a stop, and their so-called science thing was coming to an end. Mr. Ratburn was coming around to check everyone's ice cream. Some of the people failed. Some of the ice cream wasn't right enough. As he came to Arthur and Tuss' work, he graded them with an A, along with Vex. The bell rang and the class was over. Tussin left the classroom with a candy in her mouth. Bex and Tim followed after. Hey, Tussin, want to get pizza for lunch today? Bex asked her as she shrugged, then stopped, turning to Arthur. Who's your new pet? What did she call me? Ignore that. She's not my pet. She's a new friend. His name is Arthur Reed. He's new here. Bex told her as she looked to Arthur. Arthur, this is Tussin. The one that did the drawing. Wait, this girl is the writer? He asked Vex as Vex nodded. Nice to meet you. He started as he held his hand out, but she turned her back to him. Sorry, I don't shake hands with Say what? Arthur said, confused as Vex sighed again. At lunch, Arthur saw the cafeteria and how big it was. He followed Vex and Tussin outside, and there was a line that was selling pizza. Hold this, love. I'll be right back, she said, taking the lollipop from her mouth and putting it into Vex's mouth, then walked off. Is she your girlfriend? Arthur asked, making Vex blush. No, she's just my friend. Well, for a friend, she isn't very nice. Don't worry about it. It's your first day, and she's not easy to befriend, but I'm sure she'll warm up to you. And if not, well, let's not go there, Vex said. It came back with 2 plates of pizza. Tussin, there's only 2 pizzas. Yeah, I know. If the newbie wants something, he needs to buy it himself. I am not his maid. Forget you, Ren, Arthur said, leaving them and went to get his lunch and sat as he sat by himself. After lunch, Arthur headed to his next class, which was PE. His teacher's name was Mrs. Buddy Butterfingers. After changing into his PE clothes, Arthur followed the students out onto the field to do exercise. He didn't want to head over to Tussin and Vex because he knew that she might tell him to disappear as he looked around the group of students that were in the class. He saw a white bunny with his back turned. When the bunny turned around, it turned out to be his best friend, Buster. He was surprised to see him and shocked that he was in this class. Hey, Buster! Arthur called out to his best friend. Hey, Arthur! They high-fived each other. It's good to see you, buddy, Arthur said. Yeah, good to see you too, Buster said. How do you like high school so far? It's cool. I made a lot of friends, but I'm happy to see you here, Buster said, as the teacher came and it was time to start the class. After their workout and the teacher dropped her whistle a couple of times, Arthur told Buster what happened with Tussin. So that girl is Tussin, and she just turned on you in class because she wanted to do the work herself? Buster asked Arthur. Buster asked Arthur nodded. Buster looked to Vex and Tussin and was talking. I'll have to go and talk with her. Buster said as he went over to them before Arthur could stop him. Arthur watched as Buster talked to Tussin and Vex, only to see him laugh. Then Tussin looked to Arthur, giving him a glare as she turned back to Buster and waved to him. Buster came back to Arthur. So what did she say? Arthur asked. Well, Tatum seems to like a nice girl, and so does Vex. She said she wanted to do the work only because you were new in class and was afraid that you didn't know what to do. And from what she told, it's true. You failed on your first try with ice cream. Hey, it was my first time. But besides the point, Arthur, maybe you should lay off her and give her another chance. I mean, we are new to this school, and she did save you from a bully. Huh? Oh yeah, she did, but Arthur was cut off when the teacher called the kids inside the gym. Okay, kids, today we're play dodgeball. Oops, she said, dropping her whistle again. She paired the kids up as Arthur and Buster were on one side, going up against Hudson and Vex's team. Okay, kids, remember, it doesn't matter if you get out. Mrs. Bunny Butterfingers was cut off, dropping her whistle as the coach Bulldog stepped in. Go out there and kill like it's a fight to the finish. Do you hear me? He screams at everyone. Looked at each other. Tussin, murder them. Leave nobody standing. He said. The blow he whistled as Arthur saw a change in them, including Vex. Buster was scared because it looked like they were out to kill. An hour into the game, Tussum and Vex were the only ones standing, as everyone else was on the ground in pain. Now that's what I call a soldier coast, Bulldog said as PE came to an end. That's just some of the story. I'll leave it there. I can always read the story, some more of the I can always read some more of the story another time.